I just don't get it. Like, why is it that people in the history of pedophiles, that people never really treat this crime the way it needs to be treated? Like, this situation particularly, they kept saying that this individual kept saying there would be no more witnesses. To me, it's like really odd because it's like, why is it people always think that this is a situation where, they think pedophiles can be somehow rehabilitated, or that they could go to jail and come out and they won't do this. To me, people in the penal systems, the prosecutor, the judge, and so forth, they're to blame, to me, in my opinion, in these situations, because why don't you lock them up forever? It's like they never seem to understand, if you let them out, what else will they do the next time? Do you really think they want to go back to jail? Do you know how bad it is for pedophiles in jail? I mean, of course, they don't want to go back to jail. So the next thing they're gonna do is kill some kids. I don't understand why people let pedophiles out of prison when in reality they're going to end up like this. They're going to end up like a Wayne Gacy. They're going to end up like killing people because they don't like the fact that when they were caught, they went to jail. So it's a simple thing. Just keep them in prison and they don't have to kill and rape kids. So that was one thing. Oh yeah, I wanted to also talk about one other thing, because I was making this video honestly because I was trying to make a video on them basically eating their own, homosexuals killing other homosexuals. But the problem was that for some reason this case came up, which was odd to me, because I don't see pedophiles as anything like that. That's just odd. But what I wanted to talk about was some parts of this case. They kept trying to talk about it having to do with him trying to have some kind of contempt for his sexuality. I don't really think that was what was going on there. I think, like, his case is the same as the other case I mentioned. It's jealousy. It's not a matter of sexuality, I don't think. It's a matter of jealousy, I think. It's a matter of the person having an issue with who they were as children and as teens. What happened to them when they were children and teens, and how miserable their life was as children and teens. And when they see teens and they see children, they have a sense of jealousy and anger and contempt for the fact that they didn't suffer the same way as they did. I think it's more a reminder of who they didn't be, of what they didn't get to enjoy, And I think that's where that kind of anger and things of that nature come from, and these type of murders. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because, and I'm going to do a video on what I was saying I was trying to do a video on, and I came upon this case, and the other case, not really. I didn't really come across that. I came across that with autism. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about the other thing as well, but that is coming up in the next video, so stay tuned. I just wanted to say, I mean, like, things like this are so avoidable, honestly, because all you have to do is keep them in prison, and they won't, they won't kill kids and things of that nature. Like, you already knew they're pedophiles, so if you know they're pedophiles, they have the propensity to kill. What do you think they're going to do the next time they get out? You think they're going to stop pedophiling all of a sudden? Like they didn't know it was wrong at first? And now that you put them in prison, now they know better? They always knew better. They're just, at this point, trying to figure out how they can get away with it. And you gave them a chance to try and find a way to get away with it. How many more Bill Bonins are out there? How many more? Because people let these pedophiles out of prison, and then they don't realize they're to blame for what happens afterwards, because you could have stopped it. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye.